Hi, if you're joining us later, skip forward 15 minutes. Maybe not 15 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. But until you see
2
the
hours.
screen change to the word links, and then we'll start the quiz. But if you're joining us and while we're live, well, then welcome. Jackie, how are you at the moment?
Welcome to the quiz. I'm good.
Have you
My
finished
diss is
your
going
dissertation?
well. Sorry?
Have you finished your dissertation?
No. Well, I'm very much currently fully ensconced, but the end is in sight, I think.
I think we say ensconced.
Sorry. That's true. I apologise for that mishap of pronunciation.
That's all right. As always, if you're joining us now, there's an international superstar in front of the show on screen. Can you work out who it is?
I hate it when it just auto plays on the YouTube.
That's having a great time, chilling.
Great news. That's just really excellent news. Right. Let's post it live. Hugo, have you seen that Cabin Hall is now open to study space bookings?
I have seen that. What a treat, honestly.
Very exciting.
So maybe if you're watching this and you'd like to study space, maybe you can go to apply to Cabin Hall, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard it's a very good place to study.
I've heard so. I've heard it's the best place in the world.
Yeah, same. Great post. Okay.
Well, sorry, I just saw a YouTube thumbnail which looked like a really delicious thing.
What was it?
It was like you make a wrap. You get a tortilla wrap and you put like segments of different fillings in, and you put a slit down the side, and then you like fold it up so it like becomes like a triangle, but with all the different layers.
What? That sounds amazing. What was the filling?
It looks. Hang on. It looks like it's got bacon, egg, cheese, and guacamole.
Well, okay, that sounds
we don't get
interesting.
Copyright strike. Look at that.
So look, hang on.
Delicious.
Oh wow, that is a neon looking.
You fold over each quarter,
Yeah.
Wow, honestly, brilliant stuff. Are we are live. What a treat!
Hang on a second. We're live. I'm posting on Peter's Playtime right now. So that's being posted.
Oh, amazing! Look,
we have a great quiz for you today as well.
We got some good rounds. Tell you what, I didn't understand your symbols for How I Met Your Mother.
That was
I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think that gives anything away to say that the pictures are of a Ted and a Robin.
Yeah, well, they're great. That was, I didn't come up with that. That was a friend of the show, Charlotte Hunter's suggestion. So
it's good, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hang on. No. What? Why have you named it HB Vern Quiz? There are 3 words, which is what this is called, Jack, and they're currently on screen.
I just thought it makes things up. I mean,
HB Vern Quiz. That's
the world isn't ready for this. The world isn't ready for this kind of change. I was holding a glass in one hand when I was naming the title.
It's called the Vern Bar Quiz. We never refer to it as anything other than the Vern Bar Quiz. It doesn't even make. I mean, that's not even as a bar quiz. We should really call it the Vern Pub Quiz or the Vern Quiz. But we always call it the Vern Bar Quiz, not the HB Vern Quiz. Honestly.
Hugo Bush posted the link HB Vern Quiz.
I'm angry about that.
Hey, I can rebrand it just a week before I hand over.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of unwinding what you've done, Jack.
Repealing all of the policies.
Honestly.
Okay, and I'll remember to turn back onto HobbySC, otherwise I will accidentally post in about an hour and a half time.
Feel free to comment below where you're watching from.
Hang on. There you go. He'll be commentarum.
That's nice.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we'll be starting in a little while. Until then, grab a drink, get comfortable, and hopefully you'll enjoy the quiz.
Hopefully you enjoy the quiz. We got some good rounds in store for you today. Some never before seen miscellaneous rounds, and of course
never before seen
links and Wipeout, and a specialist round on the well-loved situational comedy, How I Met Your Mother.
I'm very excited for that.
At the moment, there's an international superstar friend of the show on screen, but who could it be?
Hugo, do you like the fact that you're called Hugo, but I'm called Jack Rawdon?
I like the idea that both of our surnames are Rawdon.
Oh, yeah.
Not just yet.
There we go.
Who do you reckon this is, Jack? Who's your guess?
I mean, I did make a guess. Okay, I'm going to say my guess because it's been confirmed to be wrong, so I'm not influencing anyone.
Nice.
I thought it potentially could have been Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Quite the opposite, or / exactly the same, depending on what you think. Shall I reveal who it is?
Yep, let's do it.
It's, of course... Oh, dear. Where are we gone? Alexandra Burke.
Yeah.
International superstar and friend of the show, Alexandra Burke. I was just watching a bit of Stand Up to Cancer, Great British Bake Off, and she was on it, and thought, why not? She's this international superstar friend of the show, and I just was like, whoa, what's this cooking program which international superstar and friend of the show Alexandra Burke is on?
There's so many friends at this point. It's crazy, isn't it?
There's so many. This show has so many friends, honestly.
So yeah, we'll get started in a bit.
Started in a memento.
There we go. Sorry, I accidentally refreshed something and it all started coming out. Oh, it's not good.
Risky business. Right? Should we hesitantly move onwards? Move on.
Yes.
So first up is it's our links round. Jack, how does the links round work?
Well, Hugo, the links round works like this. So we're going to show you. I told you I'm mixing everything up today.
You said it wrong. Oh, sorry. Start. Sorry, Jack. Let's try that one again.
The links round works.
So how does the links round work?
The links round works as follows. So we're going to show you 10 seemingly generalized questions. Well, actually, they're not going to be because they're all going to be linked. The 10th question is going to be the link. The previous 9 questions are going to be generalized questions, but each of the answers has something in common, and that thing in common is the link. So see if you can get it. Yeah.
This round brought to us by acquaintance of the show, Jack Rawdon.
Yes. Number 1, which type of large reptile is only native to the USA, Mexico, and China? Which type of large reptile is only native to the USA, Mexico, and China? So
sorry if the text is difficult to read, but that's baby steps.
I was the one that chose the font color. I mean, it works better than black. Let me tell you that.
Oh, I bet. Nice. Yeah, you can read it. And sort of, I like the idea that it sort of blends in with the background at times as well.
Exactly. Because it's part of Hill Bead. Question number 2. Which popular Japanese dish known throughout the world featuring vinegared rice and seafood or vegetables is actually based off a type of cuisine originating in southern China? Which popular Japanese dish known throughout the world featuring vinegared rice and seafood or vegetables is actually based off a type of cuisine originating in southern China?
I'm not sure about the adjective vinegared. Does that imply the verb to vinegar something?
It's what Wikipedia told me, so it must be true. Enough. Obviously, Wikipedia is the only source that we use for the Vern Quiz, or the Hillbeat Vern Quiz. Sorry.
What about soy sauce?
That's true, actually.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Which Greek mythological figure was famously beheaded by Perseus as a result of a quest?
Sorry, carry on, Jack.
Which Greek mythological figure was famously beheaded by Perseus as the result of a quest?
You didn't put in the notes the answer to this one, and so I just put what I thought it was, but I didn't check it. So there's a little bit of jeopardy with this answer.
I feel like you potentially do know this, so hopefully that your answer will be right.
Hopefully, we'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell. Absolutely.
Do you think that's related to the phrase "to tell the time"?
No.
Okay. Question number 4.
Question number 4. Which mountain range contains 10 of the 14 peaks over 8,000 meters high? That was really weirdly phrased. Sorry about that. Which mountain range contains 10 of the 14 peaks over 8,000 meters high?
I like this font for how different the fact that numbers are way smaller than the letters.
I know. I love it. Like, I do. I genuinely love the font, but the I don't know what it does with the numbers. I don't know why when they were making this font they decided to do it with the numbers.
Is this Aharoni?
Yes, Aharoni.
Classic, friend of the show. Not quite the official font of the Van Quiz, which is of course Abadi, because it is the first one in the list.
Of course.
But you know.
I mean, the thing is with I think what they've done with the numbers is it's in line with lowercase letters.
I'm not a fan. I think it should be numbers should be more prominent than that. Question number 5.
Question number 5. Rent, Starlight Express, and South Pacific are all examples of what genre? Rent, Starlight Express, and South Pacific are all examples of what genre?
And may I say, probably the most important 3 examples of this genre.
I thought so. I thought I'd take a big sample, a sample 3 of some. So you know.
So like Dracula is to Victorian Gothic fiction, as Starlight Express is to this genre.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Question number 6. Which legendary cryptozoological creature was the focus of a set of stamps made in Bhutan in 1966? Which legendary cryptozoological creature was the focus of a set of stamps made in Bhutan in 1966?
Cryptozoological, we don't use that in the quiz enough. I think I might make an effort to try and work it in every quiz from now on.
I think cryptozoology is a great word and a great field that doesn't get enough exposure, if you ask me.
Would you think you could ever use the phrase cryptozoologically?
I definitely could. I could definitely give it a good go. Cryptozoologically speaking, this is true. Radially speaking, it's not true. See?
Yeah, I like that. Although it's also true, not cryptologically. I don't know. It's too difficult. Question number 7.
Yeah. Question number 7. Which iconic painting by Edvard Munch has been the subject of multiple thefts? Which iconic painting? I didn't know what to go for. This is an object that's used quite a lot in quiz questions. I didn't try. I was going to do my own spin on it. Which iconic painting by Edvard Munch has been the subject of multiple thefts?
Do you think the subject is the right word? Is it not the object of multiple thefts?
Yeah, it might be the object. Come to think of it, that does make more sense.
I don't know. Yeah, because that's fine.
If you know that one, well done.
We do have fun here at the Vern Quiz.
Question number 8.
Question number 8.
Which 2016 film, directed by Clint Eastwood, told the tale of the 2009 landing of the US Airways Flight 1549 on the Hudson River? Which 2016 film, directed by Clint Eastwood, told the tale of the 2009 landing of the US Airways Flight 1549 on the Hudson River?
Are we sure that's Eastwood and not Bastwood?
We'll never know. You only have my word for it. People that are watching but not listening will never know.
I mean, we do like to make things less easy for them. Sometimes we just tell people the answer if they're listening to the audio.
Yeah, they'll never know. So there you go.
Question number 9, I suppose.
Question number 9. King Blank is the name of which ghostly character seen in mansions across the Mario franchise? King Blank is the name of which ghostly character seen in mansions across the Mario franchise?
I don't understand. This question's interesting. The word is as well.
What do you mean? It's a great word.
If it was the full thing, like if the blank wasn't there, then how would you answer it?
What do you mean?
Like Jack Rawdon is the name of which social secretary?
That's true. That's true. But the key is the blank is there.
The key is the blank. Yeah, that's true.
Yep. So there you go.
And I've got a hunch as to what question number 10 will be, but only tell will time.
Guess I'll have to find out. What is the link?
A classic question number 10 of round 1. What's the link?
What links those previous 9 answers together? I think you could. I think it's definitely gettable.
Should we go through the answers or should we not bother?
People just know it, so there's no point going through the answers.
I mean, should we go through the questions again?
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's rip through them at breakneck speed.
Go ahead, Jack.
Which type of large reptile is native to these three countries? This meal or cuisine is from southern China. What is it? Which mythological figure was beheaded by Perseus? Which mountain range contains 10 of the 14 peaks of 8,000 meters high? Rent, Starlight Express, and South Pacific are examples of what genre? Which legendary creature was the focus of a set of stamps made in Bhutan in 1966? Which painting by Edvard Munch has been the subject of multiple thefts? Which 2016 film told the tale of that? King Blank is the name of which ghostly character seen in matches across the Mario franchise? And what's the link? What links them together? What links those 9 previous answers together?
Boom! That's the first 10 questions down. It's a fifth of the points available through already. I didn't comment on it before, but Jack, props to the amount of research that it seems you to have gone to for that question about Bhutan.
I went down a bit of a Wikipedia rabbit hole.
You were just looking at interesting stamps that the Bhutanese government has released.
Yeah.
Bhutanese?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, next up is a fresh round that we like to call... Oh, where's it gone? Oh, dear. It's Yum Yum Sum!
Oh, my God.
Welcome to Yum Yum Sum. I'm really sorry about the background.
It's awful.
So what we're going to do is we're going to show you... It's like a sum, but there's no maths involved. It's going to be... It's going to be like a maths thing with words that make a certain meal, if you get my meaning. So, for example, ham plus cheese plus bread equals a ham and cheese sandwich. But one of those options will have a question mark in it, and we want you to tell us what goes in the question mark.
Oh, I see. I'm with you.
Okay, so question number 1. Bread plus peanut butter plus what equals fluffernutter? Bread plus peanut butter plus what equals fluffernutter?
Great question.
What do you think about the numbers on a calculator made out of ham?
I dislike it so intensely.
Someone put a lot of effort into that, Jack. That's someone's
awful
life's work, perhaps.
They should be ashamed of themselves. That's all I have to say on that, really.
Yeah, fair enough. Can't blame you there, to be fair.
So there we go. What is the answer there?
What's the answer there? Next up, question number 2. Mozzarella cheese plus San Marzano tomatoes plus what equals the typical toppings, that's meant to say, the typical toppings on a margherita pizza. So mozzarella cheese, San Marzano tomatoes, and what? And it's not olive oil or salt, because they're a given. So that's another clue. So you better not get annoyed if you put the answer as olive oil or salt, because I'm not accepting that as the answer.
We're trying to preempt your cleverness.
Yeah, that's right. And if you say that and you didn't hear me say that because you're not listening, then you've only got yourself to blame. I know. I can't really give that warning because the people who aren't listening, but that's fine. Right. Question number 3, I suppose. Puff pastry plus fillet steak plus duchelle equals what? Puff pastry plus fillet steak plus duchelle, maybe, equals what?
Wow, that sounds luxurious.
Doesn't it? It sounds a bit luxurious, that's for sure.
I was about to ask you what the last thing was, and then I realised that was kind of the point of the question.
Might give it away, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's this thing that you eat with puff pastry and a fillet steak in a Battenberg cake. I mean,
oh no!
I gave it away. Sorry.
I can't believe it.
Right. Question number 4. Onion plus blank plus potatoes equals acceptable vegetables in a Cornish pasty. What's the missing one? Onion plus blank plus potatoes equals the acceptable vegetables in a Cornish pasty. What's missing there? There are only 3.
So you can't argue with Hugo on this one because, as a Cornish man, he
Cornish
has the
bred,
final say.
Not Cornish born, sadly. Yeah. And if you say the vegetable that I'm thinking you might say, then I can't officially say this, but you do get -5 points. Right, question number 5. Coriander plus turmeric plus cumin plus fenugreek plus chili peppers equals what? Coriander plus turmeric plus cumin plus fenugreek plus chili peppers equals what?
Oh, sounds delicious.
Would
Whatever
you
it
just
is,
eat
I'd like
it
to
as
eat
is,
it.
Jack? It sounds quite dry.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, it depends whether the chili peppers are like, they could be like roasted in oil. So like, you know, the kind of the
Oh,
jar.
so you just drink some chili oil, would you?
I'd probably have it on something, you know, drizzle it on something.
Oh, snazzy,
Yeah,
blimey.
I know.
So these 5 things together, what do they make? Oh, I didn't mean to say the number of things.
Where you mean question number 5? Question
number 6. English muffin plus poached egg plus ham/Canadian bacon plus blank equals an eggs Benedict. So what's missing here? English muffin plus poached egg plus ham/Canadian bacon plus blank equals an eggs Benedict.
Hopefully you know this one. If you know your food, then you'll be in a good position for this round.
Then maybe this is the question for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I hadn't really appreciated the different. But is that the solar panels that are done in cheese on that bread in the background? I think the solar panels are done in cheese.
It's just incredibly well done.
It's a work of art, to be honest with you.
Exactly. For question number 7.
Question number 7. Whiskey plus sugar plus bitters plus water plus an orange slice to garnish equals what? Moving away from the solid food realm now. Whiskey plus sugar plus bitters plus water plus orange slice to garnish equals what? What could it be?
I think I might know this one. I think this might be the first one.
What do you think it is, Jack?
Well, Hugo, I think it might be. I would say gingerbread, but
oh, sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Right, question number 8. Chickpeas plus blank plus lemon juice plus garlic equals hummus. What's the blank? Chickpeas plus what plus lemon juice plus garlic equals hummus. This is one of the about 7 acceptable spellings of hummus, by the way. What's your normal spelling, Jack?
Well, I mean, it depends if you're talking about hummus, the edible thing, or hummus, the soil-related piece of vocabulary.
Oh, would you not spell them both the same then?
No, hummus I'd spell H-U-M-U-S.
You spell it 1 M?
Yeah.
Is that not humus?
I think it's pronounced hummus, but maybe it's pronounced humus. I don't know.
Well, this is my go-to spelling, by the way. Question number 8. Bread plus cheese plus onions. What?
Question number 9.
Question number 9 even. Bread plus cheese plus onions plus pickle plus other optional additions equals what? Bread plus cheese plus onions plus pickle plus other optional additions equals what? This maybe is more than one thing, but there's one particular one we're after.
Yeah. So if you know your bread, cheese, onion, pickle optional addition combinations, then this is probably.
If you know your other optional additions, then maybe this is the question for you. And if you're thinking, I bet the question number 10 is going to be a big whopper of a question. You're darn right. Here it is. Question number 10. B plus L plus A plus S plus T equals the fillings in a blast sandwich. So you need all of them for the point. You need all 5 for the point. A blast sandwich, B-L-A-S-T. They begin with those letters, if that helps.
Can I?
A little time to think about that one.
Can I give them a hint of what T might be?
It depends if you say the right one or not.
I think it's turmeric. If I give it away.
No, it's actually bourbon, Lucozade, anchovies, sausage and turmeric. Yeah, it's a delicious sandwich.
See, that's actually. I think sausage potentially is a good one people can now rule out, because I think that could probably be a contender.
Oh no! Well, that's another clue that, or maybe I'm doing a double bluff. You know, you can never tell with me these days. That was a rookie mistake on my part.
Yeah,
it's my Byzantium, you might say.
Mine was slightly worse because I just said the answer.
Napoleon finally met his Byzantium.
So there you go. That's that question.
Right, shall we go through these again?
Yes.
Oh. Ah! Right, so bread plus peanut butter plus what is a fluffernutter? Mozzarella cheese plus San Marzano tomatoes plus what are the typical toppings on a margherita pizza? Question number 3. Puff pastry plus steak plus duchelle is what? Onion plus blank plus potatoes equals the acceptable vegetables in a Cornish pasty. Coriander plus turmeric plus cumin plus fenugreek plus chili peppers equals what? Question number 6. English muffin plus poached egg plus ham / Canadian bacon plus something equals an eggs Benedict. Question number 7. Whiskey plus sugar plus bitters plus water plus orange slice to garnish equals what? Question number 8. Peas plus blank plus lemon juice plus garlic equals hummus. So what's the blank there? Question number 9. Bread plus cheese plus onions plus pickle plus other optional additions equals what? And finally, question number 10. B plus L plus A plus S plus T equals the fillings in a blast sandwich. What could it be? Blast sandwich. I feel like they only made these toppings so that they could call it a blast sandwich. But that's okay. How are you getting on there, Jack?
I'm good. I'm just, surveying the scene and keeping on the chat, making sure that it's nice and...
It's a pretty active chat, to be fair. It needs moderating. Right, so next up, we have a classic Kieran round. I don't know what this round's called. This is the title slide. It's called Mad Men Libs Agaska Hatter Mad Max Fury Road.
That's true. That's true.
It's called let's call it the fill in the quotes game.
Okay.
Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to show you 10 quotes with a blank in it, with a word missing. All the blanks, all your possible options will be listed at the side of each slide. There are 10 options in total, and we want you to match them to each blank. So we've got 10 animals on the side of the screen, and for each quote, we want you to fill in the blank with one of those animals. All of them will be used, none of them will be repeated. So here we go. Question number 1. Jack, do you want to read out the quote there?
Question number 1. Arguing with racist people is like playing chess with a blank, by Eric Katona. Is that what?
I think it might be Cantona.
Cantona.
That's okay, Jack. Oh, can you read out? Could you read out our options, please?
Of course. So your options are seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, dolphin.
If I'm not mistaken, they're the years of the Chinese zodiac.
Yeah, I think we're currently in Year of the Hedgehog.
A good year. So arguing with racist people is like playing chess with a blank. What's the answer? What's the fills in the blank there? Right. Next up, question number 2.
I am a vegetarian for health reasons. The health of the blank. Isaac Bashevis Singer.
Yeah, nice. I like the way you said the word singer as well.
Yes. Is it seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, dolphin?
It's the same options from last time, but if you were very sure of your last answer, you may be able to eliminate one of the options because they all will be used and none will be repeated.
There you go. So you probably know that one straight away. So we can go on straight to question 3, I bet. Probably.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Lat take a blank and foster him well with milk. by Geoffrey
What does
Chaucer.
that mean?
Was that a seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, dolphin? Which one was it?
Let's take a blank and foster him well with milk. I wish someone would foster me well with milk.
So there you go. Give that some thought. If you know your Geoffrey Chaucer very well, then
if you know every quote from, well, it's not called the Handmaid's Tale, is it? It's the other one, the Canterbury Tales.
I didn't know if I was going to say that. Yeah, the Canterbury Tale. If you read that book, then you'll probably be fine. You probably know it.
Well, there's another just clue for our listeners. Question number 4.
Premium content. Imagination is a licensed trespasser. It has no fear of blank, plural, but may climb over walls and peep in at windows with impunity. By George Eliot. Was that a seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, dolphin?
What could it be? It always slightly unnerves me, the lack of consonants in George Eliot's surname.
Yeah? Well, you think it should have 2 L's and 2 T's?
That's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
I will say that much.
Well, hopefully the people watching this will know the answer to that one.
Hopefully the people watching it include Eliot spelled with 2 L's and 2 T's.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Question number 5.
Question number 5. A bad-tempered man will never make a good-tempered blank. Anna Sewell. So was that a seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, dolphin? Which one was it?
What could it be?
Indeed.
Is there a classic return to a baddie font?
Can't believe it. Can't believe you left Aharoni in the dust.
We might come back to Aharoni later, though. We'll see. Right. Question number. What's the next one? 6.
On planet Earth, man had always assumed that he was more intelligent than, plural, because he had achieved so much. The wheel, New York, wars, and so on, whilst all the blank had ever done was muck about. But conversely, the blank had always believed that they were far more intelligent than man, for precisely the same reasons. By Douglas Adams. Was that a seagull? Was that a seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, dolphin?
They're all the same. This all 3 blanks are the same animal. It's a good quote there.
It is a good quote. I like that one very much.
From Douglas Adams' classic, The Canterbury Tales.
Exactly. I know it well.
Question number 7, I suppose.
Question number 7. I seem to hear a strange sound emanating from Blackpool. At first, I thought it was blank, plural. Is that seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, dolphin?
So if it says plural, as I'm sure you can work out, it means, so it wouldn't be dog, it would be dogs, but it's still the same animal, you know?
So there you go. If you know that one, if you're familiar with the works of Margaret Thatcher.
Didn't she write The Canterbury Tales?
I think it was either her or Geoffrey Chaucer or Douglas Adams.
It's always one of the big 3 in many ways. Question number 8.
Question number 8. Animal behaviorists consider blank to be highly intelligent. They enjoy listening to music.
Oh.
Is that seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, or dolphin? And that's by Sadie Frost.
What could it be? Reminder that if you've already got one and you're confident of it, that's not going to appear anywhere else.
Yeah, that may help certain aspects of this.
Right, and on with the next question, I suppose. Question number 9. Oh, it's 9 and 10 in one.
9 and 10.
So 2 different animals here.
The blank knows many things, but the blank knows one big thing. So the blank knows many things, but the blank knows one big thing by Archidolus. And that could be the seagull, pig, dog, hedgehog, cat, fox, chicken, pigeon, horse, or dolphin.
I know what the answer is.
Which 2?
And there's 2, so you'll get 2 points. You get a point for each if you. But if you get the first one, You don't get the second one. You get a point for each one you get, basically. Me and Kieran sent this to me, and he didn't really know what it meant. And then I saw the answer, and I also don't know what it means. So when we give you the answers, if someone would like to enlighten us, we'll be very grateful.
There you go.
Let's get through those again, shall we?
Yes. So, arguing with racist people is like playing chess with a blank. I'm a vegetarian for health reasons. The health of the blank. Let's take a blank and foster him well with milk.
Yeah, nice.
Imagination is a licensed trespasser. It has no fear of blanks, but may climb over walls and peep in at windows with impunity. A bad-tempered man will never make a good-tempered blank. On the planet Earth, man had always assumed that he was more intelligent than blank because he'd achieved so much, the wheel, New York, wars and so on, whilst all the blank had ever done was muck about. But conversely, the blank had always believed that they were far more intelligent than man for precisely the same reasons.
You've come a long way from just saying like one word in each question.
I seemed to hear a strange sound emanating from Blackpool. At first, I thought it was blank. Animal behaviorists consider blank to be highly intelligent. They enjoy listening to music. 9 and 10. The blank knows many things, but the blank knows one thing. There you go. That's that round.
I've not heard of Archidolus.
No, neither have I.
Oh, it's actually Archilochus. I've just had a correction from Kieran.
What?
Archilochus is his name. Sorry about that. Archilochus. The fact he's maybe not a household name, Archilochus, maybe because his wise words were a bit weird and incomprehensible. Right, next up is our specialist round. The job to choose a specialist round falls to the person who wins the best team name the week before. So last week, the best team name chose their specialist round, which was on How I Met Your Mother, the series How I Met Your Mother.
What a series.
Classic series. Right, so question number 1. Which of the 5 main cast members also played a main character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Which of the 5 main cast members also played a main character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? So we want the name of the actor.
Give that some thoughts. What a show. Did you watch it, Hugo, back in the day?
I did. I seem to remember watching it. I think I watched it when it came to E4, which I was definitely too young to have watched it when it came out on E4.
Yeah, I think I might have watched it when I was slightly too young as well.
So E4 was for watching things too young.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, question number 2. Complete the name of the Robin Sparkles ballad. Sandcastles in the blank. Complete the name of the Robin Sparkles ballad. Sandcastles in the blank. Met you at the mall. Didn't know how far I'd fall.
I get that one mixed up with the other one that she did.
Come on, Jessica. I know too many words to Let's Go to the Mall.
Do you know the rap?
Yeah, I think probably.
Yeah.
The person who sings that did a special COVID-19 version at the beginning of the pandemic.
Really?
She's playing the piano and all. What a time. Question number 3. What is Ted's middle name? All these questions are relating to How I Met Your Mother, if you hadn't guessed. What is Ted's middle name? It's also the first name used by the writer of Bridesheads Revisited. What is Ted's, a character in How I Met Your Mother? What's his middle name? It's also the first name used by the writer of Bridesheads Revisited.
Give that one some thought.
What could it be?
What could it be? What is Ted's middle name?
What could it be? Back to, we've got some more Abadi here. Abadi's well represented in this quiz. Anthem also acceptable. Right, so question number 4. Prior to discovering his family connections to this country, what country does Barney frequently mock for its inferiority to the USA? Prior to discovering his family connections to this country, what country does Barney frequently mock for its inferiority to the USA? What could it be? I feel like if you know about How I Met Your Mother, you'll do well in these questions. But hopefully, there's a few that if you don't know anything about How I Met Your Mother, there's a chance for you still.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, yeah, you have an idea.
You have an idea. Question number 5. Name any of the also known as names for Marshall Erickson on his How I Met Your Mother official fandom wiki page. So name any of the also known as names for Marshall Erickson on his How I Met Your Mother official fandom wiki page. And there's a lot to choose from, but you only need to give us one.
Let's go to I haven't watched it in so long.
It's on Netflix, I believe.
Maybe I should go back and rewatch.
Went to the mall with a couple of friends. Had a whole week's allowance to spend. I want to hoop earrings and a Benetton skirt. I came here to shop and I came here to flirt. Turn around and who should I see? Prime Minister Brian Mulroney. He said, "Young lady, I don't approve, so I had to get down and bust a crazy move." Question number 6. What 3 words are inserted into the word legendary to form Barney's signature catchphrase? It's an example of Temesis, or Mesis, maybe. I don't know how that's pronounced.
Whoa.
What 3 words are inserted into the word legendary to form Barney's signature catchphrase?
That is a funky word. I've never seen that word before.
That's like when you say, "That's fan-flipping-tastic." That's also an example of Temesis. Or maybe it's just Mesis, or maybe it's Tesis. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Seems like there's either a silent T or a silent M in there.
Maybe it's trademark-esis.
Yeah, probably.
Right, question number 7. Playing Robin's short-term Argentinian love interest, Gael, which Spanish singer-songwriter is known for songs such as Duele el Corazón and Hero? Playing Robin's short-term Argentinian love interest, Gael, which Spanish singer-songwriter is known for songs such as Duele el Corazón and Hero?
I think I definitely wouldn't know any of these.
You wouldn't know this one?
No. I could probably guess
I
it.
just name a Spanish singer-songwriter.
Yeah, exactly. But I wouldn't have a conviction.
It's all right.
Question number 8?
Next up, question number 8. Barney's brother James is played by Wayne Brady. Brady is perhaps best known as a regular on which improvised comedy series? Barney's brother James is played by Wayne Brady. Brady is perhaps best known as a regular on which improvised comedy series? Classic one here. I guess it's one of those cases where you just need to name an improvised comedy series, I suppose. Like on The Chase with Old Tipping Point, where they say, "Which dental structures?" And they just mean teeth. "Which flying mammals?"
Yeah, I guess. I do remember. No, I don't think maybe I haven't watched as much How I Met Your Mother as I thought I had.
Maybe you haven't, because you should know all these if you've seen a bit of How I Met Your Mother.
I think I watched like the last series.
Oh, that's fair enough. Question number 9. In the infamous slap bet between Marshall and Barney, what is Lily's official role title? In the infamous slap bet between Marshall and Barney, what is Lily's official role title?
You know the show Friends, Hugo?
Is that one set in Seattle?
Yeah. Basically, there's a spin-off called Joey.
Was there? Oh, that rings a bell, actually.
We're basically like Joey moves to like California, but he never mentions like any of the original cast. It's like you'd have thought that potentially they'd have a slight amount of impact into his life, considering that he'd been doing everything
for
the last
legal reasons. Maybe they weren't allowed to say that he was the same character.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very bizarre.
That's very bizarre. And then he meets Stephen Mangan and Tamsin Gregg.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar. Anyway, question number 10. Season 1, episode 7, Matchmaker. Marshall and Lily criticize Robin's skepticism for not believing in the cockamouse. Marshall goes on to list other unexplainable events. "Oh, come on, you've got to give me aliens. Blank, Area 51. There's alien crap all over the place. Fill in the blank."
Nice.
In season 1, episode 7, Matchmaker, Marshall and Lily criticize Robin's skepticism for not believing in the cockermouse. Marshall goes on to list other unexplainable events. Oh, come on, you got to give me aliens. Blank, Area 51. There's alien crap all over the place. Fill in the blank.
I have seen that episode, so maybe I have watched more of it.
Well, if you've watched the last series and the first series,
it's basically all you need to watch.
That's all you need to watch. It's like how you read an academic book. Read the beginning and the end and like one in the middle.
And you're fine.
I'm going to go through these again. So, name which of the five main cast members also played a main character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Question number 2. Complete the name of the Robin Sparkles ballad, Sandcastles in the Blank. Question number 3. What is Ted's middle name? It's also the first name used by the writer of Brideshead Revisited. Question number 4. Prior to discovering his family connections to the country, what country does Barney frequently mock for its inferiority to the USA? Question number 5. Name any of the also known as names for Marshall Erickson on his How I Met Your Mother official fandom wiki page. Question number 6. What 3 words are inserted into the word legendary to form Barney's signature catchphrase? An example of Temesis. Question 7. Playing Robin's short-term Argentine love interest Gael, which Spanish singer-songwriter is also known for songs such as Duele el Corazon and Hero. Question number 8. Barney's brother James he is played by Wayne Brady. He's perhaps best known for being a regular on which improvised comedy series? Question number 9. What is Lily's official role title in the slap bet between Marshall and Barney? And question number 10. Fill in the blank. Oh, come on. You got to give me aliens. Blank. Area 51. There's alien crap all over the place.
What a round. There you go. That's How I Met Your Mother for all those. Yeah, great time.
And next up, we've got our Wipeout Round. Jack, pray tell, how does the Wipeout Round work?
Well, Hugo, the Wipeout Round works as follows. So we're going to show you 10 seemingly general knowledge questions. They are, in fact, actually general knowledge questions. However, there's one big catch to this round. If you write an answer and it turns out to be wrong, then that's 0 points for the whole round. You don't have to write the answer to every question, and you won't get 0 points if you don't. But if you write something down, you're going to be very, very confident. Otherwise, that's 0 points for the whole round if you get it wrong.
High stakes. This round brought to us by Annabelle. Annabelle also supplying the background to this particularly cursed-looking film.
It's a Titanic, an animated Titanic.
Yeah, it's with some like talking animals and stuff.
Oh my god!
Right, question number 1, Jack. Off you pop.
Which composite organism is often called reindeer moss, despite not being related to any plant?
Ooh.
Which composite organism is often called reindeer moss, despite not being related to any plant?
Do you think it's related to reindeer?
Yes, potentially. I think it's worth keeping an eye on.
Worth keeping an eye on, definitely. Reminder: if you get any of these questions wrong, that's 0 for the entire round.
It's 0 for the whole round. You've got to be so aware of that. It's 0 for the whole round.
It's risky. Honestly, it's so risky. Question number 2.
Question number 2. In the original version of the nursery rhyme Oranges and Lemons, the bells of which London district asked for 2 sticks and an apple? Wow, that is.
Ooh.
That's
a good. I like that question. I think I'm a big fan of this question.
I'm a big fan of the original nursery rhyme. Actually, it's a good rhyme.
Are you a big fan of that one?
Yeah. As far as rhymes go, pretty good.
If you're a fan of citrus fruit, this might be the question for you. Question number 3.
Question number 3. Which city is home to the Canucks, a professional ice hockey team? Which city is home to the Canucks, a professional ice hockey team?
Do you remember last week when we took in turns doing questions?
I know. I know.
What a time.
Actually, Hugo, if you do the last 5 of these, then we'll have both done 2.5 rounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not too bothered.
That's fine. You go for it.
All right. Thank you. What number?
Question
number 4. That's it.
Question number 4. What colour is the ring which is furthest left on the Olympic logo? What colour is the ring which is furthest left on the Olympic logo? That is a classitic Wipeout question.
It's a classic Wipeout question. Exactly the sort of Wipeout question we want to see.
We do want to see those kind of Wipeout questions. Oh gosh, this is quite a scene I'm seeing here. I just don't understand when it was made. I assume it was made probably before the live action film.
Probably after the tragic events of 1912.
Potentially after that.
Question number 5. Well, while we're at it.
Question number 5. Which part of the body did Greaves protect in medieval armor? Which part of the body did Greaves protect in medieval armor? Give that some thought.
So I don't think it's a Disney production. Let's put it that way.
No, it looks like who's the guy that made Anastasia?
Is that not Disney?
No.
What am I thinking of? Phantasma.
Oh, Fantasia.
What did you say?
Anastasia.
I never considered that they're two different things.
Tom Bluth is who I was thinking of.
Question 6. At 12 p.m. GMT in Britain, what time is it in Shanghai? At 12 p.m. GMT in Britain, what time is it in Shanghai? And we'd like you to specify AM or PM, obviously.
Right. Let's have a look at this Titanic. Titanic, disambiguation. Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's an Italian film. It's a Spanish-Italian animated picture, and it came out in 2000. So it did come out after the film.
Afterwards, they thought, that was a good film. People loved that. People loved all the light-hearted, family-friendly nature of that film.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's double down. Question number 7. The Chelsea Flower Show is hosted by the RHS, who claim to be the UK's leading gardening charity. What does RHS stand for? The Chelsea Flower Show is hosted by the RHS, who claim to be the UK's leading gardening charity. What does RHS stand for? What could it be?
Linda Maria Koldau describes it as a failed Disney imitation that excels in bad taste. Christopher Campbell wrote the film was inappropriate for children and that it's so terribly written and drawn that it's offensive to Titanic's memory.
Annabelle said it's supposed to be the worst animated film ever made. It's been called that sometimes, apparently. Right, question number 8. Which rock musician composed the soundtrack for the 1999 film Tarzan? Which rock musician composed the soundtrack for the 1999 film Tarzan?
It's got 7% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's not great.
I do know this film. I've seen a video about this film. Yeah. Oh gosh. Apparently, there's a rapping dog in it, which is quite notorious.
That's a bit anachronistic, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Oh no. That does look like it's already going to be offensive. That mouse.
Yeah, potentially.
Oh dear. Right. Question number 8. Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman to do what in June 1963? Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman to do what in June 1963?
Question number 9.
That was question number 9. Did I not say question number 9?
Fine.
What did I say?
I just 9 minus 1, but that's fine.
Look, numbers are just how you use them. Numbers are just numbers.
Numbers are just a social construct.
Exactly. Look, you would if you show that to an animal, they're not going to know what that squiggle means, are they?
No, exactly. Exactly.
Question number 10. What brand of car is the most common in the UK? Question number 10. What brand of car is the most common in the UK? We're not giving you our sources. We're not giving you by our metric. That's just the question.
Exactly.
High stakes. Just a reminder, if you thought this was plain sailing, let me remind you that if you get one question wrong, that's 0 points for the entire quiz.
A single question wrong is all it takes. It takes.
Might be a good idea to get thinking of your team name for later, because the best team name will win the chance to pick a specialist round in the next quiz. Right, let's nip through these again. Jack, be my guest.
Which composite organism is often called reindeer moss despite not being related to any plant? In the original version of the nursery rhyme Oranges and Lemons, the buzzer of which London district asked for 2 sticks and an apple? Which city is home to the Canucks, a professional ice hockey team? What colour is the ring which is furthest left from the Olympic logo? Which part of the body did Greaves protect in medieval armour? At 12 p.m. Oh, it's you.
Feel free.
Okay. At 12 p.m. GMT, what time is it in Shanghai? Chelsea Flower Show, hosted by RHS, who claim to be the UK's leading guiding charity. What does RHS stand for? Which rock musician composed the soundtrack for the 1999 film Which rock musician composed the soundtrack for the film Tarzan? Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman to do what in June 1963? What brand of car is the most common in the UK?
Boom. That's the quiz. Pens down.
Pens down.
No more question answering, please. Your answer should be, that's it. Because now we're going to go through a section I like to call the answers.
Oh, can't wait.
Classic section of the quiz. Very well done if you got this link, by the way. This is a Jack link, and quite hard as Jack links go. So pens back up. Let's get marking. Question one. Which type of do you want to read them out, Jack? These ones?
Sure. Okay. Which type of large direct flies are only native to the USA, Mexico, and China? That's an alligator.
Alligator.
This was sushi. The answer to this one.
2 questions about China in a row there.
Yeah. This was Medusa. Was what we're looking for. Which Greek mythological figure was famously beheaded by Perseus?
That will also accept Gorgon because she was a Gorgon.
Yeah, but there were other Gorgons. But yeah, we'll accept either. This was the Himalayas, the mountain range. This was musical. This was the Yeti, or Abominable Snowman works as well. This was Scream. This was Sully, this film. And that was King Boo. So the link was they were all words to do with Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Well done if you got that. That's very clever. So let's see how they're related. Go on, Jack.
So Randall, the end of the film, was beaten up because the humans thought he looked like an alligator. Celia May and Mike Wazowski go to a sushi restaurant at one point in the film. Celia May is modeled on Medusa. Himalayas is where Mike and Sully get exiled to. Musicals, what they impromptu come up with to hide the fact that they're doing something dodgy.
Put that thing back where it came from. Also helped me, I believe.
The very same. Yeti was the abominable snowman that helped them out. Scream is the energy source at the start of the film that powers the monsters' lives. Sully obviously is the name of one of the protagonists. And Boo is obviously the name of another one of the protagonists of the story. So there you
go. Brilliant. Well done if you got that link. That's a bit of a tricky one, but nicely done. Next up was our Yum Yum Sum round. So bread plus peanut butter plus marshmallow fluff, or also accept marshmallow cream, is a fluffernutter. So marshmallow fluff. What we wanted here was basil. Reminder that it's the colours of the Italian flag: green, white, and red. Basil was what we're after there. This, of course, makes beef Wellington. Also, sometimes with pate and sometimes with ham in between the layers. Question number 4: onion plus swede are the only acceptable. No peas. If you put peas, minus 50 points. If you put peas, minus 50 points. I'm sorry, don't make the rules. You don't get minus 50 points. That's fine. But I hope you're sorry because you don't have to put peas in a Cornish pasty. I will also accept turnip begrudgingly because the Cornish call Swede turnip, which is very confusing. So we'll technically accept Swede or turnip. Right, question number 5. These are the constituent parts of curry powder. Curry powder.
Yes,
well done if you got that. Curry powder. The missing thing here was, of course, hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise sauce, good, nice stuff. What was this, Jack?
I think it's like an old-fashioned.
It's an old-fashioned. Nicely done. Good knowledge. An old-fashioned. Chickpeas plus tahini. Tahini weenie. It's tahini. Make up hummus. These are, of course, part of a ploughman's lunch. A ploughman's lunch. Well, also, as long as you've got the word ploughman's in there, I think that's good enough for us. Ploughman's keyword. And these were, of course, a blast sandwich contains bacon, lettuce, avocado, shrimp.
What?
And tomato. Shrimp? Who'd have thought? Bacon,
Wow.
lettuce, avocado, shrimp, and tomato. Not sure if I want to try that sandwich, but sounds interesting. Right, this is our Kieran round. So first up in this one, arguing with race people is like. Sorry, is there? Have I read them out, Jack?
Yeah, you go for it.
Arguing with race people is like playing chess with a pigeon, I guess.
What?
Arguing with race people is like playing chess with a pigeon. Next up, we had I'm a vegetarian for health reasons. The health of the chicken. Nice. There we go. And then let's take a cat and foster him well with milk. Of course, cat and milk. Imagination is a licensed trespasser. It has no fear of dogs, but may climb over walls. What does this mean?
Don't know. I don't know what it means.
It sounds profound though. A bad-tempered man will never make a good-tempered horse. Horse was this one. A bad-tempered man will never make a good-tempered horse. This is of course, Douglas. I'm talking about dolphins. Dolphins, the second most intelligent animal after mice, I believe. Sorry if that's a spoiler. It seemed the strange sound was emanating from Blackpool. At first, I thought it was seagulls. She goes on to say, it was actually chickens being counted before they're hatched. She was talking about the Labour Party conference happened in Blackpool that year. Animal behaviourists consider pigs to be highly intelligent. They enjoy listening to music. Pigs, good to know. And then 9 and 10, it was fox and then hedgehog.
That makes absolutely no sense.
The fox knows many things, but the hedgehog knows one big thing. I think the idea is that the fox is really sly, but the hedgehog will be fine because it won't be eaten because it's got spikes or something. Maybe? Probably.
Yeah, potentially. That makes sense.
All right, then we had a Hamlet another round. Do you mind if I read out the answers and you can do the Wipeout, Jack?
Yeah, sounds good.
Right, so this is called Alison Hannigan, who plays Lily and plays Willow. Well, both plants, who'd have thought? Robin Sparkles is called Sandcastles in the Sand. Sandcastles in the Sand. Evelyn or Evelyn, I think it's called Evelyn Waugh, but he's called Ted Evelyn Mosby. Evelyn Waugh, Evelyn's not actually his first name, which is why I've said the first name he used by. Marnie frequently mocks Canada. You can have any of these. Any of Marshmallow, The Kid, Funny Butt, Vanilla Thunder, Big Fudge, Papa, Hercules, Marsh Madness, Ghost in the Post, Sports Guy, Mr. Awesome, Judge Fudge, Fudge Supreme, and Medium-Sized Fudge. So well done if you've got any of those. You just need one for the point. Then next up we have this, which is of course Wait for It. Legend, Wait for It. Dairy. Classic. This is of course Enrique Iglesias.
Yep.
Wayne Brady is a regular in Whose Line Is It Anyway? Whose Line Is It Anyway, of course. Then the slap bet, Lily's title is the Slap Bet Commissioner. Slap Bet Commissioner. Word for word, please, if you want it. The Slap Bet Commissioner. And this was Stonehenge.
Of course it was.
Stonehenge, Area 51. There's alien crap all over the place. Then next up on our Wipeout.
So this was Lichen. Lichen. The second one was Whitechapel. Of course.
2 6 and an apple, says the bell of Whitechapel.
This is Vancouver, home to the Canucks. Blue is furthest left. The leg protected with the greaves. That's 8 p.m. in Shanghai.
Well done, you got that. That's very ambitious to go for that.
That is Royal Horticultural Society. Phil Collins wrote the soundtrack for Tarzan. That was Travel in Space.
We'll give you Go to Space, I think, as well.
Yep. And Ford is the most common car in the UK.
Boom. That's our quiz. That's the quiz. That's the quiz there. Done.
Another installment done.
It's time for Jack. Do you want to make that post?
Yeah. Hang on a second. Get that out right now.
So Jack is probably by the time you see this, Jack will have made a post on the Hillbeat SLC Facebook page asking for your scores, your total scores. So please add up your scores and your team name. So comment them there quick as you can, please. And then in the meantime, we'll have a little fun, play a little game while you get your scores added up and your team names and scores posted, and then we will later reveal who is the winner of the team name competition and who's the winner of the quiz overall. Who
there we
will win
go.
a mystery prize?
Let's have a
Jack,
look. Hello.
Is the post up?
Yes.
And it's up, and it's not you posting on the.
It's not me. It's Hillbeat SLC is posted it.
So now it's time for a part of the show we like to call "Are You Smart on the Social Circle?", where we ask someone who I can only describe as very aware of their own intelligence.
No,
Jack Rawdon.
Absolutely
who, answer some questions, and if you at home get more right than Jack of these 5 questions, then you are smart on the social circle. This isn't part of the original quiz, the actual quiz, so this isn't too important. So, no, not for any particular reason. Today's questions are on the number 10.
Okay.
So, question number 1. What is the 10th largest country in the world by land area?
I've not got time to work it out, so I'm just going to go with. I'll go with Iran.
Iran. Oh, sounds like a good guess. Question number 2. What is the only 10-letter word in the first verse of the UK national anthem?
I've got no idea.
Not going to make a guess?
No, I've got no idea.
You can.
I can't give 8 letter words.
Do you not know the national anthem?
No, I know it roughly, but I wouldn't know the word for word.
Yeah, fair enough. Obviously, this generation, from millennials. Okay, what year saw the airing of the final episode of the 10th season of Friends?
2004.
2004. Okay. Right. Question number 4. True or false? There was a Summer Olympic Games in 1910.
False.
You're saying false. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think they started in 1896, so that would mean they wouldn't fall on 1910.
It's good knowledge, if so. Right. And question number 10. What is the 10th word of "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
Oh, it goes just beyond how much I know. Pacific.
Okay, what a guess. And are you sure I can't push you for a national anthem answer? 10-letter word.
No.
Fair enough. It's very surprising to me that you don't know the national anthem, but that's okay. The 10th largest country in the world. You said Iran. I'm afraid it was difficult. To be fair, it was actually Algeria.
Yeah.
Hard luck.
Makes sense.
The 10-letter word in the first version of the UK national anthem is victorious.
Yeah. I can remember glorious, but I couldn't remember victorious. I remember rhyme with it.
Nicely done on 2004 though. That was indeed the final episode of Friends. Yeah, 2004. And yes, there was not an Olympic Games in 1910. Though Sweden was 1912 and London was 1908. But so nicely done there, and very nicely done on the "We Didn't Start the Fire." It was Pacific.
Was it?
Pacific, yeah. So that's 3 out of 5. Yeah. That's good going.
Whew. Okay, I know my 10s.
3 out of 5. But now let's have a little gander at how the scores are coming along. Okay. I'm going to have a gander. I'm going to read out 3 team names to Jack, and he gets to pick his favourite of those 3. Oh gosh. Okay, the three. Hang on, we got another one. Okay, this is tricky. Okay. What you want? Here are your options, Jack.
Okay.
Okay, no. Snow cones in the snow.
Uh-huh.
A good link to snow cones from Monsters Inc. and Sandcastles in the Sand.
Yeah, that's very good actually.
Also, Siobhan saying, "I just wanted to use this moment to let everyone know how much I used to look like Boo from Monsters Inc." Which she does, to be fair.
Yeah, I can see where she's coming from.
To be fair, I'm not gonna make it part of the shortlist, but I am a big fan of How I Met Your Elliot. But Elliot is spelled with all the letters doubled apart from the consonants. And I'm gonna have to also put in the shortlist James Sullivan.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's James Sullivan, Siobhan looking like Boo from Monsters Inc. and Snow Cones in the Snow.
I'll have to go with Snow Cones in the Snow, I think.
I agree. Some very good linking several aspects of the quiz together, though.
That was a strong set there.
So if you could please, the winners, Snow Cones in the Snow, please comment below with your round. That'll be much appreciated. I got some good references all around, by the way, in that one. But from what I can tell, we've got a few teams on 33, and we've got two teams jointly winning on 38. They are, and all the men and women merely hedgehogs. A reference to All the World's a Stage, I believe. And How I Met Your Elliot, you've both jointly won the quiz, so very well done there. No tie breaks here. You've both won. What a treat. And here is your prize. It's a political compass chart for all the letters of the NATO phonetic alphabet. Oh, what a prize. What a quiz.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about this one. Why is November extreme authoritarian economic
month, Jack. Come on.
Why is Victor extremely libertarian right?
Oh, it just is, though, isn't it? I'm very happy with golf and Yankee. I think they're where they should be.
Wait, where's golf?
They're both extreme authoritarian and economic right. Also, honourable mention to non-wait for it dairy, which is what my brother put in because he complained that he didn't make the shortlist. So there we go. That's the quiz. Well done. Okay, so our specialist round next week will be on Gogglebox. So look forward to that. Very well done to the winners, the teams How I Met Your Elliot and All the Men and Women Merely Hedgehogs. And hope you enjoy the winners of your prize. And see you soon, I guess. See you next week. Yeah.